125 grain, 1425 feet per second.
In the clandestine corridors of power, the High Table reigns supreme, a name whispered with reverence and fear in the underworld. It's 2014, and as one man stands defiant, we delve into the lore of John Wick's greatest adversary. This is the enigma of authority and order, where every favor has a price. Welcome to the world of the High Table Explained.
You know the rules. No business can be conducted on these premises, lest...
The High Table, an enigma cloaked in shadow, is not just a council, but a legacy, tracing its roots back to the ancient guilds of assassins. Forged in the fires of time, it evolved from a pact among the world's most powerful crime families. This cabal, shrouded in secrecy, operates above the laws of nations, a sovereign entity in the underworld. Today, the High Table is less of table and more of a metaphorical throne of global control. It oversees the dark nexus of power, wealth, and influence. Here, the currency is not just money, but secrets and loyalty. This council dictates the delicate balance of power among criminal organizations, arbitrating disputes with a finality that's both feared and respected. Their word is law, their reach boundless. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the hidden alleys of Rome, their commands ripple through the shadows. The High Table isn't just about control, it's about maintaining an order that predates modern civilization, a set of codes that binds the members in a silent agreement of mutual gain and respect. But beneath this veneer of order lies the relentless pursuit of power, a game played by those who deem themselves untouchable. Like the roots of an ancient tree, the High Table structure is complex and deeply embedded in the criminal underworld. At its apex sits the council itself, composed of 12 seats, each representing a powerful crime family or syndicate from across the globe. These seats are not merely positions of influence. They are legacies passed down through generations, steeped in tradition and blood. Below the council, there are layers of authority and control. The adjudicator, a pivotal figure, acts as the eyes and ears of the table, enforcing their will with a quiet but terrifying efficiency. They are the mediators, the voice of the table's decisions, holding sway over life and death. Further down the hierarchy are the managers of the continental hotels, neutral territories where business and bloodshed are strictly regulated. These managers, while not direct members of the High Table, are crucial cogs in this vast machine, ensuring the rules are upheld with utmost precision. Lastly, the enforcers and assassins, though not part of the formal structure, are essential to the table's command. They're the unseen hands that execute the will of the High Table, bound by a code that is as old as the council itself. In the world governed by the High Table, rules aren't just guidelines, they are the very fabric of this clandestine society. The first and foremost in the sanctity of the Continental's ground. These hotels, havens for the underworld's elite, are sacred territories where no business can be conducted. To violate the rule is to invite a death warrant, as John Wick himself learned. Another cardinal rule is the binding nature of a marker. This blood oath, symbolized by a medallion, is an unbreakable contract. Once given, it must be honored, or face the wrath of the table. Markers transcend personal will, making them a powerful tool in the hands of those who wield them.
You know the rules. No business can be conducted on these premises, lest...
Then there's the rule of excommunicado, a punishment reserved for those who defy the table's decrees, stripping them from all their access and privileges within this hidden world. This sentence is not just a professional exile. It is a total severance from a life once known, leaving the individual vulnerable and alone. Lastly, the High Table demands absolute loyalty and discretion. Betrayal, no matter the reason, is met with swift and merciless retribution. These rules create an intricate dance of power and survival, where every step could be a misstep, every decision a matter of life or death. John Wick's Odyssey is one of relentless conflict and begrudging respect with the High Table. Once an esteemed enforcer respected by the council, Wick finds himself at odds with the shadowy conclave, a lone wolf against a pack of powerful predators. His journey is a testament to the High Table's reach and the price of freedom within its dominion. Wick's initial retirement was sanctioned by the table, a rare privilege granted to few. However, the peace was short-lived. A marker, a symbol of his past obligations, pulls him back into the fray. This return sets off a chain of events, pitting him against the rigid codes that he once upheld. His defiance of the Continental's rules marks a turning point. Declared excommunicado, Wick becomes the hunted, with the High Table's resources and assassins relentlessly pursuing him. Despite this, he remains a figure of mythic prowess, a symbol of resistance against the Table's omnipotence. In this chess game of power, Wick maneuvers with a blend of honor and strategic cunning. His actions challenge the Table's authority, exposing cracks in their facade of invulnerability. John Wick, in his rebellion, becomes more than just a man. He becomes a legend, an embodiment of the struggle against an unyielding system. Within the underworld's hidden depths, the High Table is not just a council of power, but a multifaceted organization, orchestrating the delicate balance of the criminal world. Its primary role is governance, exerting control over the global network of crime syndicates. The Table sets the rules, mediates disputes, and ensures that the clandestine economy thrives under its watchful eye. Enforcement is another critical function. The High Table doesn't just set laws, it enforces them with an iron fist. Through an army of skilled assassins and enforcers, the Table maintains order and metes out punishment to those who defy its edicts. This ruthless efficiency is what cements the Table's feared reputation. Arbitration is yet another aspect of the High Table's operations. In a world where conflicts are common, the Table acts as the ultimate judge, deciding fates with a neutrality that respects the underworld's complex codes. This role is crucial in preventing wars between factions, ensuring a semblance of order in a chaotic environment. Finally, the High Table serves as a protector and preserver of the underworld's history and traditions. It is the guardian of ancient codes and conducts, ensuring that the heritage and customs of the secret society are upheld across generations.
I am so sorry. Your life is now forfeit.
The High Table is not just an institution, it is personified by influential figures, each with their own story and impact on the John Wick saga. One such figure is Winston, the manager of the New York Continental. Ostensibly a neutral player, his actions and decisions often have far-reaching implications. Winston's complex relationship with Wick highlights the intricate dance between power and loyalty. Then there's the Adjudicator, a representative of the High Table's will, embodying its authority and implacability. Their introduction into the narrative elevates the stakes, showcasing the Table's direct influence and unforgiving nature in enforcing its laws. Another notable member is Santino D'Antonio, a man whose ambition and ruthlessness bring him to the forefront of the conflict. His invocation of a marker against John Wick sets off a chain of events that reverberate throughout the underworld, illustrating the power and danger of the High Table's binding oaths. Each member of the High Table, seen and unseen, plays a pivotal role in shaping the world around them. They are not mere characters, they are chess masters, with the underworld as their board. Their decisions, alliances, and betrayals form the backbone of a narrative rich with power struggles and hidden agendas. In delving into the shadowy realm of the High Table, it's easy to be ensnared by myths and misconceptions. Let's set the record straight on some common misunderstandings. First, the High Table is often perceived as an omnipotent force with unlimited power. While formidable, their influence does have limits, especially when faced with exceptional individuals like John Wick, who challenge their authority. Another misconception is that the High Table is purely a punitive body, existing only to enforce rules and inflict retribution. In truth, it plays a more complex role, often engaging in diplomacy and negotiation to maintain balance in the criminal underworld. Also, the depiction of the High Table as a monolithic entity is misleading. It's a council with diverse members who sometimes have conflicting interests and agendas. This dynamic adds a layer of political intrigue and power struggle within the table itself. Lastly, it's essential to understand that the High Table, while central to the narrative, is not the sole driver of the story. It's a part of a larger tapestry that includes various players, each contributing to the rich and intricate world of John Wick. In the intricate web of the John Wick universe, the High Table's dominion extends far beyond the confines of any one city or country. Its tentacles of power of influence spread across continents, infiltrating every corner of the criminal underworld. This global reach is what makes the High Table not just a council, but a formidable empire ruling from the shadows. From the bustling underworld markets of Asia to the hidden safe houses in Europe, the High Table's decree is the unseen law that binds these disparate elements together. Their command is felt in the quiet corridors of power, where decisions are made that can topple governments or shift the balance of criminal empires. Yet, this vast reach is also a source of vulnerability. The wider the dominion, the harder it is to control every aspect. This is where individuals like John Wick become significant. Their actions, though seemingly small in the grand scheme, can ripple through the table's empire, challenging its might and exposing its limitations.
Is that the dog? He likes you.
In the shadowy dance of power and survival, the High Table stands as a cornerstone of the John Wick saga, a symbol of ultimate authority and the complexities of the criminal underworld. Its influence shapes narratives, defines characters, and challenges our understanding of justice and power. The High Table, a nemesis not just to John Wick, but to all who dare defy it. Your journey into the heart of the High Table doesn't end here. Dive into the discussion below, share your thoughts, theories, and insights, and if you're hungry for more tales from the shadowy depths of cinema, hit subscribe. Stay tuned as we unravel more mysteries, decode more legends, and explore the untold stories that lie beneath the surface of your favorite films.